Hey guys, it is Thursday morning. Yeah, woke up hanging out with Bento. Yeah, what a good dog. He was happy to see me in the morning. It's always nice when a dog's happy to see you. Yeah, Don and I walked over to the Daily Goods. Don's inside getting some bacon. And I'm hanging out with Bento. He's a little bit shaky when we're on the main streets these days. It's not great, but he wasn't too bad. But yeah, Don's making breakfast and doing a little bit of bento training, trying to get him to be calmer while people are cooking. And yeah, Don made a nice breakfast for us. Bacon, eggs, and some raspberries. It was very tasty. And yeah, Don went to Costco, and I'm hanging out with Adam for a bit. You know, figured we should take Bento for a walk. I always like walking with Bento. He's just a cute dog, you know. Look at him playing fetch and stuff. Yeah, that's good. He was super happy, just rolling around in the grass. So, yeah, that was a good walk. Hung out for a bit. Don messaged and was like, Andrew, do not leave. I want to give you some of the stuff from Costco. So he used a bunch of pizza pops and some fries from a giant bag of fries that they bought. They've got some friends coming from Ottawa to visit them, so I think they wanted to be a bit stocked up on stuff. That makes sense. But, yeah, you know, I had to get going. Otherwise, like, I'm just gonna spend the whole day at Adam and Don's. It's like 3 p.m. already. So, went over to this bike share station. I thought it was new, because I don't remember seeing this one on the map. And then I thought there's maybe a chance that they had the e-bike charging, but there was a dead e-bike there, so probably not. Anyways, I just got on a regular bike and going around down Danforth here. They've got the Cafe Tio patio diverter things set up. Only one restaurant was actually setting up their patio though. And yeah, I found a bunch of Christmas ornaments, which I thought maybe would be good for the Annie show. But turns out it's not good. I mean, it would be, but we're gonna do something else. But, yeah, you know, it was free. So, yeah. Crossing the Don Valley here. Just looking at all the trees with all the leaves coming in. Lots of greenery. You love to see it. Spring. It's springing, guys. We are so fucking back. Let's go. Like I said, I just like nice weather. And, yeah. We're getting some of that today. Lots of people out biking, even if they're doing it kind of shittily here. Yeah, I don't like this intersection, the Dutch style. Like, people just do it wrong too many times. Like, I've seen people driving in the bike lanes to get around people that are stopped, and they like do a right turn. But that's for another rant kind of day. So yeah, Thursday, I had a nap in the afternoon. It was a classic after a spa day, just feeling really tired. I did do a bit of work on some more Annie props, just like the easy ones, like this menu. I asked Amanda to send me the script a while ago so I could get contacts for things. And this menu prop, they're not like at a restaurant, it's just like the servants are writing out a menu to give to the Daddy Warbucks millionaire guy. And yeah, so that's why it's not like a restaurant menu style. This is like, I guess they just wrote out what they were gonna give him. I assume it's better to just do that, because it's what's in the script. But yeah, you know, didn't do anything too crazy. So anyways, Friday. It's in the afternoon now. went over to Amanda's and kind of just hanging out with the boys. Just because, you know, they're really excited to see me. You know, ulterior motives. I am here to pick up some stuff to work on. Again, for Annie. But, you know, gotta play some action figures with the guys here. Yeah. And, yeah, Charlie and her friend. I forget that guy's name. Sorry, Charlie's friend. But yeah, we played Uno. That was cool. And then I gave River and Hero some the toys that I've been holding on to, an Iron Man and some of these Mario guys. Yeah, they loved them. They got a little bit too hyped, maybe, but that's alright. So yeah, they gotta go to bed, and since I'm down here, I figured I'd go over to the Portlands area, check out the new island, Oakway Menacing Island, and see how things are going. I did see a video, it was like drone footage, showing that the rivers are all connected and the north plug is removed. They're expecting lots of green plants to be coming in this year, which I'm already seeing a little bit here as I crossed over the Keating Channel. Yeah. Over here is this big crane. It's a little bit ugly. They painted the north support there, and they're gonna have to start painting the other parts. Yeah, I'm disappointed that they didn't take it down, but since they're keeping it up, I'm also disappointed that they didn't like install some stairs and like have a viewing platform. Like if they're gonna keep it, they should make like a really dope observation deck kind of thing out of it at least. But I think it's just gonna be a big ugly thing. But yeah. Anyways, I'm turning around after I got past the the new Lower Don bridge here. And yeah, I'm heading east on Commissioner. There's gonna be a really big playground here, and then between the playground and where I'm riding, this is just gonna be a green meadow until they decide to install the streetcars. That might be a while. Then on the left, this is all gonna get redeveloped into condos and residential, I don't know, mixed use stuff. Yeah, I think the estimates were 45,000 residents for this area, which some people are like, that's too low, that's not going to fix our housing problems, which I agree, it's not going to fix our housing problems, but it'll be something. And there are concerns, like if they build too high, it's, you know, we're still kind of in the floodplainy kind of area, like the buildings would sink if you make them too big. I don't know. I ain't no structural engineer or whatever, but it does seem like there's limits. So anyways, crossing over the Commissioner Street bridge here. It's nice that there's benches on this bridge, so you could potentially enjoy a nice sunset. This will be a pretty good spot to do so. And yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Don't really see anything of the north plug. That's nice. Water's pretty calm. Yeah, this area is gonna be dope, guys. Over here there's a little marsh wetland with a carp gate. There's some bars underneath that concrete block that are like close together, so the carp can't get into the marsh area. It's supposed to help the native fish. It's a pretty small area, but I don't know, maybe it's something. Anyways, kept on going, and yeah, I'm going up Old Cherry Street, where the Cherry Street barbecue is. Looks like it's pretty poppin' in there. But yeah, if you wanted to go to Cherry Beach, this is the street that you used to have to go on. As far as I know, the bridge up in front of me is out. And yeah, I wanted to come over here because of the cherry blossoms. I don't think this little like parkette has an official name. It's on like 2 Villiers Street if you want to look it up on Google Maps. But yeah, these cherry blossoms bloom later than the rest of the trees since they're pretty much right on the water. It's colder, so you get later blooms. And it's so far out of the way now, it feels like no one's been coming here. There's lots of low branches that no one's snapped off, and I could just like stand next to it and I'm like, you know, pretty well framed by the flowers. It's just nice, you know. This is what it would be like if you didn't have people bending the branches and like ruining it for everyone. So this is a vicious circle of people bend the low branches and then they feel like they gotta bend the high branches, and pretty soon you just have a dead tree. But yeah, anyways, leaving on the new Cherry Street here, gotta say, I like how the bike lane, you know, they just have bike lanes. I've ridden through here before they had this and it was just nothing, and it was not a good time. Even if you were a pedestrian, there was like no sidewalks there, so huge improvement. Yeah. Hopefully one day they'll also put some kind of station here. Maybe they might not though. I think people were saying that they should have the Ontario line go through there, but I don't think it's gonna go in that area. I kind of forget where the Ontario line stops near the Canary District. Somewhere in there, I'm pretty sure. Oh well. Anyways, I was heading home. And yeah, I was looking at my phone and then all these electric e-rider people came up. A group ride or something it looked like. Kinda neat. But yeah, I figured I should go hang out with Alex. Like, as I was on my way home, I was like, I wonder if Alex is doing anything. So I sent him a message. Since I'm already outside riding around, maybe I could meet up with him. And he was down to meet up for a bit. And yeah, we walked over to the alley and got some bubble tea. Yeah. He was planning on hanging out with Arthur tomorrow, but turns out Arthur had some unexpected plans that he like forgot about that he cannot bail on. So Alex is gonna go hang out with him today. This will probably be the only time that he gets to see Dandy during his current visit to Toronto. So he went off, and it was probably for the best that I headed home too. I was like, stomach was kind of gurgly and like need to take a shit kind of way. So I just went home. I probably could have like went and hung out with Arthur and Dandy as well, but that's why I didn't. Anyways, I'm working on the ventriloquist dummy. This is what I picked up when I was at Amanda's. Yeah, when I dropped off those props on Wednesday, they had some notes about things to modify with this prop. One of the things is the mouth kind of gets stuck if they don't apply even pressure. So they would like that to be fixed. And they also want like a little handle knob instead of like using the pull string on the bottom. So I was brainstorming ways to make sure that it wouldn't get stuck. And I was thinking I would add more guides. But the guides are what makes it get stuck. So I thought, what if I remove the guides? And then there wouldn't be anything for it to get stuck on. So that's what I did. I took out all the guides on the left and right. Which, if I had made this prop, I would feel sad about. So sorry, Amanda, that I did that. But I think it's ultimately for the best. I did extend the handle down and put a little knob on. And reused the guide that holds it like against the body. And added this black paper. So you won't be able to see the hand through the mouth when it's open. And yeah, I think all in all that's a pretty good fix for what they wanted. Should be alright. And knee update, guys. Look away if you don't like a scab. It's looking pretty decent. It's been feeling kind of itchy and parts of the scab have been flaking off. but there's like good skin underneath, I guess. So, yeah, it's healing up.